Hi, I'm a feminist.
Oh no. Why?
I want to get equal rights for women.
You must be pleased with your success.
No.
Why not?
The patriarchy.
The patriarchy?
It means men control everything, and we need feminists to fight more than ever.
How can that be, when women are the majority of voters in every election?
A lot of women voters are worthless. Not enough of them are feminists, even though it's in their best interest.
Why isn't feminism more popular?
A lot of women are ignorant, and don't understand how they need to change.
It doesn't sound like you have much respect for women.
If I already respected them, I wouldn't be advocating for change.
How should they change?
They need to become less feminine.
Wait, did you say you were a feminist or a misogynist?
Feminist.
If you're not a misogynist, then who is?
Everyone who disagrees with me. I'm trying to empower women.
I see. For instance, you want all women to be able to choose whether or not to work outside the home?
No, they should all work outside the home.
Why?
Making more money should be their top priority.
Why?
So they can give more money to feminist organizations, like the one I run.
Why does your group care so much about money? Isn't it a non-profit organization?
The group doesn't profit, but I do. Most of its budget goes to pay my salary.
How do you help women? By asking them to give you money.
Helping people is a process.
As a feminist, you must be proud of the fact that significantly more women than men go to college now.
Not really.
Why not?
Not enough women major in math and science.
Which did you major in, math or science?
English. And a minor in women's studies.
Oh. Why not math or science?
Because they're boring. Other women should take them though.
I suppose some of your feminist friends did?
No. But I wouldn't want to spend my college years hanging out with computer geeks anyway.
What do you learn in women's studies?
That men are bad. But I already knew that, so it was kind of an easy A.
You must be working really hard to fight the ill treatment of women in Muslim countries.
No.
Surely you don't approve of Sharia law?
It's actually not as bad as people say. I'd rather criticize the treatment of women in America.
Is that because American Muslims have begun voting Democrat?
No.
Is it because you're biased against America?
No.
Are you afraid America will look good by comparison, and make feminism here seem less relevant?
No.
Is it because women in distant Muslim countries can't give money to your organization?
No.
Then why?
None of your business.
So tell me about the work you do.
We fight for abortion rights.
How?
We watch the Supreme Court and hope Roe v. Wade isn't overturned.
But nothing's changed in decades.
We keep watching just in case.
What else do you do?
Well, that keeps us pretty busy.
Yeah, I'm getting exhausted just listening to you.
We also fight for access to birth control.
Why bother? You can buy condoms at any convenience store.
You're welcome.
Feminism did that? I thought it was capitalism.
No, capitalism is bad.
How so?
Women only make 70 cents for every dollar men make.
Is that because men work in more lucrative fields?
No.
Because men pursue more lucrative jobs in those fields?
No.
Because they are less likely to only work part-time?
No.
Because they are less likely to quit their jobs to raise children?
No.
Because they work more overtime?
No.
Because they work more dangerous jobs?
No.
Because they retire at an older age and get the benefit of seniority?
No.
Then why?
Because men are bad.
How do you know the cause is sexism, and not any of the things I mentioned?
Other feminists told me so.
If they can pay women much less for the exact same work, wouldn't companies hire all women, make huge profits, and run their competitors out of business?
No, they're too sexist to try that.
So corporations care more about hanging out with dudes at the office than they do about getting rich?
Yes. Corporations are greedy enough.
But I thought you didn't like capitalism? This is very confusing.
Don't feel bad, it takes years to learn how to think like a proper feminist.
So what other work does your feminist organization do?
We tell people to vote for Democrats.
Always?
Yes.
Even if the Democrat mistreats women?
They would never do that.
What if a woman accused him of doing so?
She's probably just trying to get attention.
What if other women backed up her claims?
Women are liars. You have to stand by your party.
So how are you different from any other group of Democrats?
We say the word patriarchy.
After careful consideration, I've decided not to give money to your group.
Sexist. Seriously, not even $20?